Hi Internet, I'm Tango, and these are Tango's Takes. And the take for today is Vanity. Yep, someone's looking at me funny, that's fair. Alright. I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being vain. This will fit a lot better if I'm not pulling half the shirt down with the phone. I take a certain level of pride in my appearance. I am generally embarrassed if I notice I have a stain on my shirt. I easily get food on my shirts. Sadly, my work shirts usually. And I don't always notice because I put them on in the dark and you can't see the faint oil or grease stain in the dim and dark. My husband will notice later in the day, or worse, I notice when I get to work. And I feel bad about my appearance at work. I don't feel it's appropriate or professional. If I've gotten something on my shirt at work during the day, that's a whole other matter. And back when we were recording these things daily, I would come home and I would change my shirt before I'd record one of these. I've done that more than once. I'm human, and I'm not exactly... I'm not exactly neat, but I try to be presentable and reasonable. I don't consider that vain or vanity. But I had one of those shower thoughts this morning. Possibly more importantly, I had a shower thought this morning while trying to work out today's take to be something else entirely, and that's going to be next week's take, because as good as I liked that, as that take was, as much as I liked it, this one seemed more important. Back in November, I did the Big Extra Life stream. We hit $2,010 raised last year for Extra Life, Changing Kids' Health, Kids in Need, because kids can't wait. Great! And one of the incentives there was I was going to shave my hair. And I did. And I didn't let it start growing back normally until my birthday in January 11th. And, I haven't trimmed it or anything then. That's fine. Now, I can get pretty shaggy sometimes. And I've always been aware that I had some, thinning spots in the back. But shaving my head bald and then having it just start to grow back, however short, made the thin spots as bald spots really obvious to me. And for the past 2 weeks, it's been on my mind because they're kind of obvious to me. And I don't like them. And I'm going, really, of all the things developing vanity about, I've never had mind-blowing bangs and hair that I could flip my hair and attract to something. No. But apparently I have some level of vanity, actual vanity about my hair, and it bothers me. I want to know if I've ever been perceived as vain in any place else. Because there is a thing as excessive pride. It's why Christian religions consider it one of the seven deadly sins. Vanity, as most people think about it, is that level of pride that is the sin. In my opinion. I am not a pastor. I am not a religious studies person. Sorry. You don't have to take my word for it. That's my opinion. So I'm kind of looking at what can I do about this? Should I do something about this? I don't actually like being bald. Because it's a lot of maintenance, honestly. I wash my hair daily, actually, but I have short hair and I'm a guy and it's an easy thing. I had to shave my head almost every other day, and it's a slow process. And I much prefer to shower in the morning when I get up. And I was having to shower in the morning and get up if I happen to have been sweaty, and then shower again at night to shave my head. And that's a lot of effort and time that I could be using on something else. But when you think about someone who's vain, you think about someone who is obsessed with their personal appearance. I have never been accused of being stylish. There are some people who like the way I look. I am not one of them. I do not have a positive image of my own body. I'm very self-conscious and very aware that I am fat. Look, if I realize we didn't check the mail or I left something in the car, if it's not dark enough or dead enough outside, I won't walk out in shirt and underwear because honestly I lose pants when I get home. I like pools. I like swimming in pools. I'm very self-conscious about being in a pool. But I'm a fat white guy, and I'm aware of this. And woohoo, good for me. I actually lost 6 pounds in January. In fact, I am on my way to be the least I have weighed since turning 20 by the end of March, if not by the end of February. Watch my Twitter. I posted this at the beginning of the month. But I'm very self-conscious about my physical appearance. I don't think it's to the point of vanity, but I am self-conscious. And I've got a friend I'm going to see tomorrow, and yep, I'm going to share the link to this video. Dude's fucking hot. But he was larger when he was younger. He's the same age as me. I'm 42. He will turn 42 this year. He's the same age as me. And he lost that weight over time. But he's still very self-conscious. I think in his mind, he's never slim enough or curved right or whatever. And I disagree. And I think his husband, who is built more like me, disagrees. The man is very easy to put eyes on. But I get it. That kind of mindset gets in your head. He takes pride in his appearance, but he doesn't have that vanity. And he absolutely could, in my opinion. And it would be reasonably justified. The difference between vanity and pride is taking something too far. And as I'm struggling with, am I being vain about my hair, or am I just being proud about my hair? That's something for you to think on. Stay safe and healthy out there. And next week, we'll talk about a different kind of pride. Who lives, who dies, and who tells your story.